Folks, I'm doing a little sound check here, and if somebody could just let me know that they can hear this okay. Oh yeah. All right. Are we rolling, Bob? I would like somebody out there to maybe post saying that we're working, we're sounding good, we're hoping we do sound good, everything looks good here, but you never know, do you? I'll be back in just a moment.
The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
No matter where you go, you're always in reality. It's the ebb of the flow, the thick of the thin reality. So kick back, relax, you're among friends in reality. We want you to know you're a part of the show in reality. So ladies and gentlemen, for your information, it's Reality Ranch, our presentation. This is a sound check. If anybody out there can hear me and would write in the columns, the chat, just that it sounds okay, you can hear my voice, my guitar here at Reality Ranch. The show's going to start a little bit, but this is my sound check. Can you hear me? You're a part of the show. And right now I'm doing a sound check. And if you can hear me, I need you to post in the chat, yes, I can hear you, Bob. Coming in loud and clear. Or no, I can't hear you. So far, I don't think you can hear me because there's not a word being said. And I really depend on somebody to tell me that you're always in reality. Oh, I'm just going to hope that it's okay. Oh yeah. Hi, folks. This is Bob Livingston from Austin, Texas, and I'm going to ask you before we start the show. The show has actually started right now, but I'm also trying to get a handle on whether you can hear me or not. This is one of the things, and there's nobody here to tell me one way or another. So I'm depending on you to maybe write in the comments. I've said this 2 or 3 times. I need somebody out there. I was hoping Brittany would be there. She must not be there to say, I can hear you, Bob. So can you hear me? Because there's no use continuing to go on if you can't hear me now, is there? It looks like from my end, everything seems okay. But from your end, I don't know, and still don't, because maybe you're not listening to me. Can you hear me or not? You get 5 more seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and start the show anyway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody going to tell me? Nobody out there? Is anybody listening? You must all be original spirits. She lives down south where the rivers age, goes back to the original spirit. And the India ink is flowing over the page, down to the original spirit, where the rhythm of life is still young, as she is one among the original spirit. And every morning she walks out to the holy ground where the ancient music is playing. She begins to sing as the rain falls down, like 1,000 voices will pray. And then the clouds have all gone, and her light shines on in her original spirit. And I need to know that I'm a part of this original spirit, whatever it is, I need to know it. Where my aim is sure, and I ride that royal road. Yes, I know the truth. Well, I know it when I hear it. And its original spirit. Oh, yeah. So take me down south where the rivers age, goes back to the original spirit. And the India ink is flowing over the page, down to the original spirit. And the rhythm of life still young, last time I looked. And we all at one with the original spirit. The original spirit, June 10th, 2021. Welcome to Reality Ranch. No matter where you go, you're always in reality. It's the ebb of the flow, the thick of the thin reality. So kick back, relax, you're among friends in reality. We want you to know you're part of the show in reality. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your edification, it's Reality Ranch, our presentation. All right, thank you very much. Let's just make sure that we're on. There's nobody else that has. So maybe there's a possibility that we are not on. I see the little emojis, the hearts and stuff, but I don't see anybody that's written anything. That's not there, and maybe I have something not turned on. I can't see any comments. There's nobody reached. I just don't know what to say, and so I'm not exactly sure if we're on, because I see no comments. Someone needs to write something, with a like and somebody needs to write something over there in the comments section. I can hear you because there's no way I know. And right here it says nobody's reached. It's just odd. It's all odd. And I'm just going to keep on going like I know what I'm doing. And hope for the best. That's the only thing one can do is hope for the best. It'd be nice to know if I was reaching you, and maybe I should just stop and restart. Because usually by this time people are letting me know that they're watching. And I'm really serious. And it's sort of a kind of a drag to not know. Okay, now for some reason I can see it. I'm watching on both streams. Okay, we're on YouTube, we're on both Facebook things. It looks to me like there is something happening, so I'm just going to kind of continue and hope that it is. I think I'm going to reboot this particular thing right here. And sorry about all this technical housekeeping stuff. My name is Bob Livingston. I come from Austin, Texas. I grew up in Lubbock, Texas. All right, we're not going to be able to know that, so we're just going to continue. All right. No way, Jose. Well, I hope you can see me. I hope if you have any, I don't know how you would get a request to me if I can't read it. I think that you can see me on my Facebook, my regular Facebook music page. Over on the Facebook music page, which is Bob Livingston Music, after that Facebook.com thing, you can actually chat and tell me that you can see me. Otherwise, I don't think it's working on the other. And that's just as well. That's just as well. Finally found a piece of solid ground. Feels so good, I want to spread the news around. It's an open book, the human race. You got your feelings written all over your face. I came into this world all alone, and surely I'll be leaving it on my own. I can't pin my hopes on anyone. When the world's on fire, there's no place left to run. And it's a whole lot more than the American dream, but it shouldn't be less than what it's supposed to be. It's got to do with your heart and the message that you send. Throw caution to the wind now. You can't find it reading between the lines. You can't weave a pattern from your own designs on a bed of roses just to lie. How many castles have you built in the sky? Don't think there's any answer to find by looking into the chambers of your mind. All that's taught and all that is heard is wrapped up within one single word. And it's a whole lot more than the American dream, but it shouldn't be less than what it's supposed to be. It got to do with your heart and the message that you send. Throw caution to the wind. So many dreams founded in this land have come to rest out in the barren sand. And there's but one thing to discover: love is all you got to uncover. Love's the only thing on which to rely. Whatever you can touch will from your fingers fly. And love's the only thing that you can trust. All else will crumble down with you to dust. And it's a whole lot more than the American dream, but it shouldn't be less than what it's supposed to be. It got to do with your heart and the message that you send. Throw caution to the wind. It's a whole lot more. And it shouldn't be less, it shouldn't be less, it shouldn't be less, it shouldn't be less. It's got to do with your heart. Sweet love, throw caution to the wind. It's a whole lot more than the American dream, but it shouldn't be less than what it's supposed to be. It's got to do with your heart and the message that you send. Throw caution to the wind. Throwing caution to the wind. That's what we're doing tonight. Been a strange week, strange day, strange year. I'm glad y'all tuned in. If you did, looks like we got some people. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I just wish I could run myself by all this one more time, so I might have something different to say. You're the only one. I'd like to get just a few things right this time around. I know what went wrong last time and how it all went down. Now my mistakes are in the past, and now I know how to make a good thing last. It's true, baby. Nothing can go wrong, darling, just as long as I'm with you. And everything is different than it used to be because of you. I always used to say I didn't like to dance, but now I do. Yeah, you got me acting like a man insane, driving 90 miles an hour in the monsoon rains to get back to you, baby. Knocking on your door, I'm not lonesome anymore when I'm with you. It's true. Now I know it hadn't come easy, but after all is said and done, it's just bygone water underneath the bridge, 'cause you're the only one. You're the only one. Yeah, you're gonna see a change in me this time around. I'll be more easygoing like the Colorado flowing, Austin bound. Change is good, it'll make us last, and all our mistakes are in the past. We're free, oh baby. Nothing can go wrong, darling, just as long as you're with me. And when I'm knocking on your door, I'm not lonesome anymore when I'm with you. You're the only one. Oh yeah. That's a song I wrote with John Hadley, and it happens to be on this CD on Howlin' Dog Records, Up the Flatland Stairs. There you have it, right there in front of your eyes. If you're looking out there, you could reach out and touch it. Reach out and touch it. It has a nice back cover. I don't know if all you smart people out there, although that catch it all, know if the lava lamp is going on or not. Well, you should catch something else about that back cover in this room. I'm not going to say it. So, yeah, been quite a week. Thanks a lot for tuning in. We're just going to continue to plow on here. I'm just glad to be back in the saddle after all this time. I'm back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend. Where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly gypsum weed. Back in the saddle again. I'm riding the range once more. Toting my old 44, where they sleep out every night and the only law is right. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-yo, rocking to and fro. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-ya, yeah, I'm going my own way. Back in the saddle again. Yeah. Let's sing it again. I'm back in the saddle again. Out where a friend is a friend. Out where a friend is a friend. Where the longhorn cattle feed on the lowly gypsum weed. Back in the saddle again. I'm riding the range once more. Driving up I-35 with my old 44. Where they sleep out every night and the only law is right. Think about it. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-yo, rocking to and fro. Oh. Back in the saddle again. Whoopee-tie-ya, yeah, I'm going my own way. No, back in the saddle again. Oh, back in the saddle again. Yoo-hoo! True story, true story. Are we still on? Let's just make sure. We have a request for something. Oh my God. You're rolling, Bob. Okay, yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Perfect, perfect. I don't want to go over and commiserate with you just quite yet. I'm still going to play a few more songs. Thanks a lot for telling me that finally. I couldn't see you. I don't know why. Too many bugs, too many switches. And everything is the weakest link. I finally figured all that out. Everything is the weakest link. I'm going to get on that highway now. I I've been playing a few live shows. Played up in near Fort Worth in Aledo, Texas. It was a great show, the Remedy Room. It's a great concert series they had. That was my first live show, and it was just so different than looking into this little camera here, I got to tell you. And then I played a show with Michael Hearn, actually. Did a set with him down at Riley's Tavern. That was pretty interesting. And I played in Sun City up there in Georgetown for old Richard King and his people. They had a great fun time out there. It was live. And then I played with the Lost Austin Band, and that's one of my bands, and we're coming up. We got a lot of gigs coming up. One of the things we're going to be doing is playing the Saxon Pub July the 3rd. Saxon Pub, Lost Austin Band. Did I say Gonzo? Lost Austin Band. There's two. I'm in two Lost bands. Lost Austin Band playing Saxon Pub, July 3rd, and then we're playing Lukenbach, Texas on July 4th. Big Texas Independence Day, Lost Austin with special guests. Oh. Let me just get one sip of water. And I'm feeling like I'm almost there. At least I know the end's in sight. Opportunities knocking everywhere, everywhere. I'm out of the tunnel and into the night. Oh, beautiful sunrise up ahead. A million colors to the dawn. Planets in position, underlined in red. Auspicious beginnings roll us along. Oh, and I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it, but I want to go home. I've been a gypsy way too long. I haven't unpacked in 47 years, at least. And Ramblin' Jack, he showed me the way to the song Ramblin' Jack. It's full of beauty, adventure, and tears. The kindness of strangers, the kindness of strangers, and good friends. They put me up 10,000 nights. Anyway, my road is up ahead, just before the dead end. Here it comes. It's the Green Gate with the Christmas lights. Oh, and I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it, but I want to go home. Where there's questions answered, never asked. Indian summers always last. It all happened way too fast. And isn't it strange how the die was cast? And I'm feeling like I'm almost there. I won't miss a turn this time, you'll see. The magic of the mission up the flatland stairs, flatland stairs. I feel like I made it to the head of the line. Oh, beautiful woman and children, they're waiting there for me. A house full of family and very best friends, and dogs and cats and cousins and chickens. I must be dreaming. Is this only a dream? Am I only dreaming this mystery? Well, I hope I don't wake up before the end. Oh, and I couldn't get enough of it. I couldn't get enough of it. And I still can't get enough of it, but I just want to go home. Can't get enough of it. It's constant, isn't it? So I'll do a song by old Jerry Jeff. I always used to like to, there was an album that he had called Drifting Way of Life. And it was, you know, by far his best record. It was on Vanguard before he ever came to Austin. And there was a song on it called Shell Game. And he has it quite fast. I slowed it way down so you can listen to the words, listen to the lyrics. And I don't know if who's out there tonight, but if Jody Keeling is out there, she needs our thoughts. And I'm going to do this song for her. But it's called Shell Game. How many times in the lonely night has someone you'd like to know passed you by? With half-held words, your chance to speak, but it's too late, he's down the street. Cast off that shell. Don't resist the unknown. Your understanding is open-handed. Hold it closed and you're alone. We chain ourselves with petty games and build false walls of title names to find the road that leads somewhere, 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 where we're passing it by every day. Oh, cast off that shell. Don't resist the unknown. Your understanding is open-handed. Hold it closed and you're alone. Don't you wait until you're stranded to find somebody to throw a hand in. Just be you in your free-form pattern, and your shackle games of life, they won't even matter. Cast off that shell. Don't resist the unknown. Your understanding is open-handed. Hold it close and you're alone. Tell me now, cast off that shell. Don't resist the unknown. Your understanding is open-handed. Hold it closed and you're alone. You're alone. True story, true story. Cast off that shell. How we doing? Well, maybe I'll go commiserate with you now. I'm going to come on with me to my office. We'll come right down here and just check it out. So we have some folks looking tonight, and let me just make sure if the... So we never were able to get the... Okay, yeah, I guess we can. Jody Keeling, yes, she's out there. Well, Jody, hang in there, girl. Bob Castor, Gonzo Time. All right, Bob. Dale, Kyle Donaldson. Don. I'm glad to see you out there. Joseph Menzola. John Whipple. Joseph Menzello. John Whipple. You're rocking, Bob. Thank you so much. John, singer-songwriter down in San Antonio. Says he's going to book me for a gig. By the way, John, tell all your friends I'm playing down in San Antonio the last Sunday of June. It's under a bridge. It's this bridge festival thing, and no PA, no sound system. Just it's I can't remember what it's called. It's an echo kind of thing, and it's a bunch of artists, friends of mine, that are putting it on. Carol Robbins, all good, she says. Bob Castor says he can hear Amy Gilmore, she can hear me. Well, good. Jeff Hayen, great, my friend. You sound great. Come play the Texas Coast sometime. When are you going to get me a gig, Jeff? Get me a gig down at the Texas Coast. Bill Lewis says, sounds mighty fine. Bill, great singer-songwriter. Richard Sutton, my good old friend, he's a Lost Austin supporter, says it sounds good. Cindy Morgan Carpenter, we can hear you. Steve Giddens, all these folks said they can hear, so that's good. That's good news. Tom Waldron, Jeff Crump, Randy Palmer. Hey, my old friend, talk about a good singer-songwriter up there in Amarillo, Texas. Randy Palmer. He's good if you ever have a chance. He's making a record with Merrill Brigante here in Austin right now. Marcia Sneed, Bonita Wood, Kathy Stokes. Love this. Kathy, S-T-O-I-K-E-S, Stokes. Anyway, Greg Schultz, Kelly Karasik. Sounds great, Kelly. Thank you so much. Ron Montgomery, yes, we hear you. Casey James, he can hear me. Casey's a singer-songwriter down there in Houston. Wild and crazy man. Randy Palmer, Greg Schultz, Fred Shepard. Okay, all of you say you can hear me. That's good news. It's about time to go back up and see if we can. Go ahead, get back up here to our main camera. Just a loudmouth Yankee, I went down to Mexico. I thought I'd spend some time there, about a week or so. I lightly took advantage there of a girl who loved me so. And I found myself a-thinking when the time had come to go, what am I doing hanging around? I should be on that train and gone. I should be riding on that train to San Antone. What am I doing hanging around? She took me to a garden just for a little walk. I didn't know much Spanish and there was no time for talk. She told me that she loved me, not with words, but with a kiss. And I found myself a-thinking some damn train I could not miss. What am I doing hanging around? I should be on that train and gone. I should be riding on that train to San Antone. What am I doing hanging around? It's been a year or so, and I'd like to go back again. And if I had the money, I would ride the same damn train. But you know your chances come but once, and God, I sure miss mine. And I find myself a-thinking when I hear that whistle come crying, what am I doing hanging around? I should be on that train and gone. I should be riding on that train to Mexico. What am I doing hanging around? Oh, yeah. What am I doing? That's what I continually ask myself. And so Michael Murphy wrote that song with a guy named Boomer Castleman. It was a hit for the Monkees. I Do It For You Now. Just kind of thought, well, why not try it? It's a great one. Played with Michael for a number of years, and we made, I got to record that album on Geronimo's Cadillac album. I don't have the Geronimo's Cadillac album with me. Oh, wait a minute. You might like to see this, folks. This is a genuine artifact. Geronimo's Cadillac on A&M Records, backed up by Boy from the Country. And Murphy said, "Cool bass, Bob. Everything you see is for sale." Okay. Let's get back on that highway. Well, I'm standing on the shoulder of a road I did not know. I turned my guitar case over to let the good side show. You know that we made love on the porches and the back roads of Mexico. We burned out all of our torches in about a year or so. I think at last I am free, holding up the downside part of me. Sun's full of yellow, sky full of blue. Yeah, I've been on my vacation for a full year or two. I'm just hind-hoboing in the breeze with a pocket full of hand, head full of nothing, my boots are full of holes and my holes are full of sand. Well, it's getting on into the afternoon and the rides are coming slow. Well, I'd sure like to get to Texas, but I'll settle for Del Rio. I think at last I am free, holding up the downside part of me. Sun's full of yellow, sky full of blue. Well, I've been on my vacation for a full year or two. Now what's that yonder coming? I see you traveling down the road, looking like a big old semi headed my way with a trailer full of load. Cab full of driver, window full of breeze. Big sign on the side of it saying, sorry, no riders, please. I think at last I am free, holding up the downside part of me. Sun full of yellow, and the sun's full of yellow, and the sky's full of blue. Sun's full of yellow, sky full of blue. Well, I've been on my vacation, and I wish I'd have been home with you, baby. I think Jerry Jeff recorded that on Riding High. Rick Fowler and I wrote that song back in the day, and it's a true story. We were out there doing that. We were actually hitchhiking, and when the guy came by, the sign art said, sorry, no riders, please. He could have, it was on his truck. Think about it. He was scared to death of his boss, I'm sure. I'm sure he didn't paint that because he looked like he wanted to pick us up, but go figure. How you doing out there, folks? So I got a backyard house concert coming up on Sunday, this Sunday. And you can message me, and I'll tell you where it is. It's in Austin, Texas. You could come out if they have any room left. There is some room, they say. Okay, I'd like to do another song for you that I'm working on to record, and it's called Blind Love. I wrote it way back when. It was on an album that the Lost Gonzo Band did for Capitol Records, but the record never came out. Just our luck, right? But I'm kind of resurrecting it. Blind love has been messing with your mind, and you're blind to the fact she got you waiting in line. Feels so good and it hurts so bad. Nobody can tell you that you've been had by love. Blind love. Blind love is gonna take you for a ride. It won't give you no choice, no time to decide what's springing from your heart, causing all the pain. And one thing's sure, you never feel the same about love. Blind love. You think you got something going, but it changes from day to day. And seeing ain't believing, so you just gotta get away. You've been walking the floor, worrying about running around and around and around, and night after night it's just about to run you down. Blind love has got you howling at the moon with cigarettes and beer alone in your room. You're like a B-grade actor playing your part. You can't see with your eyes, but you feel with your heart. Blind love. You think you got something going, but it changes from day to day. And seeing ain't believing, so you just gotta get away. You've been walking the floor, worrying about it, running around and around and around. And night after night is just about to run you down. Blind love has been messing with your mind, and you're blind to the fact you got you waiting in line. And it feels so good, hurts so bad, nobody can tell you that you've been had by love. Blind love, blind love, blind love, blind love. Thanks a lot. So I kind of started doing this song. I love it, and I'm going to do it for you again. It's called The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. I'm still trying to kind of get it, trying to figure out where it is. It was written by Burt Baccarat and Hal David for the movie The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. And I really love that movie. Jimmy Stewart and Lee Marvin. I can't remember who the woman was. Maybe Debbie Reynolds. I don't know. But it's the movie soundtrack, and you can kind of think about them. When Liberty Valance came to town, the women folk would hide. They'd hide. When Liberty Valance walked around, the men would step aside, 'cause the point of a gun was the only law that liberty understood. And when it came to shooting straight and fast, he was mighty good. From out of the east a stranger came, a law book in his hand. A man, the kind of a man the West would need to ease a troubled land. But the point of a gun was the only law that liberty understood. And when it came to shooting straight and fast, he was mighty good. Many a man would face his gun, and many a man would fall. The man who shot Liberty Valance, he shot Liberty Valance. He was the bravest of them all. The love of a woman can make a man stay on when he should go. Stay on, trying to build a peaceful life where love is free to grow. But the point of a gun was the only law that liberty understood. And when it came to shooting straight and fast, he was mighty good. Now alone and afraid, she prayed that he'd return that fateful night. That night. But nothing she said would keep a man from going out to fight. But the point of a gun was the only law that liberty understood. And when the final showdown came to pass, a law book was no good. Out in the street, 2 shots rang out. The shots made Liberty fall. The man who shot Liberty Valance, he shot Liberty Valance. He was the bravest of the man who shot Liberty Valance. He shot Liberty Valance. He was the bravest of them all. Reality Ranch. Here's a song. I don't know if Bill Hearn is out there, but I love Bill. Bill does every Wednesday, I think, or every other Wednesday. I'm doing these Thursdays. Do you like Thursdays? You want me to continue doing it? If we do like it, I'm going to be on the next 3 Thursdays in the month doing this live stream. The next two after this, but I'll be every Thursday here, and so please tune in again. Tell all your friends. I'm going to do a song now that Bill Hearn recorded of mine. It's called On a Dream with You. And we're going to get our band in here to help us. Bill Hearn would only record your song if people can dance to it. If he can see that people will dance, then he will do it. And I just love it that he did it. Great version. The love that you give is love you never lose. It comes back to you in dreams that come true. On a dream with you. Life is simple and moving slow, like holding hands to the radio. And there's no other place we want to go. On a dream with you. Indian ponies and western skies, wildflowers and coyote cries are all in the magic of your brown eyes. On a dream with you. In a villa in New Mexico, wearing your boots with your evening clothes, and the band is playing Zydeco. On a dream with you. Sunset comes and we fade away in the refuge between night and day. I'll dream with you. Let's play, boy. On a dream with you. All you have to do is touch my hand to rescue me from these sifting sands, and there's nobody else that understands. On a dream with you. Indian ponies and western skies, wildflowers and coyote cries are all in the magic of your brown eyes. On a dream with you. You're a cowgirl in a rodeo, riding bareback, chasing down rainbows, and I'm the cowboy that you want to know, you really want to know. On a dream with you. Sunset comes and we fade away in the refuge between night and day. I'll dream with you. Yes, the love that you give is love you never lose. It comes back to you in dreams that come true. I'll dream with you. I'll dream with you. Yeah, I'll dream with you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you like it, you know, you can always put those little emojis, you know, the hearts and the like thumbs up stuff. I really love to see that. If there's any way you can do it, it would be good. Okay, let me just make sure we're on. We're still on, so I'm just going to continue on. You know, I've had enough of these live streams to know that you never know when you're going to lose the feed or go upside down. Let's see. So I'll do a Texas Swing number that Gary Nunn and I wrote. Some of you know him as Gary P. Nunn. I knew him before he was P. I knew him when he was just plain old Gary Nunn. And we were out on the road, played this funky roadhouse in Santa Fe, and went over to a bar afterwards, and there was movie stars there, you know. Dennis Hopper was one. There was a guy in the band, the Gonzo band, his name was Tomas Ramirez. Remember Tomas? Tomas could also use your prayers and your support. Tomas is having a hard time right now. But Tomas was out there, and Dennis Hopper loved him, so he was going to put him in a movie, but Tomas could drink him under the table, so to speak, and he just said, I can't handle it. I don't know if I can put you in this movie or not. I don't know if he'll get anything done, but he was a lot of fun. But also that night, there was a poet. His name is Richard Brodigan. I've told his story before, so I won't tell it again, but he wrote the book Trout Fishing in America and Watermelon Sugar. And so the only reason I'm bringing it up now is because he's going to make a guest appearance in this next song. And I just want you to be ready and know what kind of guy he is. So Gary and I walked over, we saw this poet and we heard about him, and we asked him, you know, we went over there and said, why don't you do one of it? We don't really know you. You know us. You know what we do, London Homesick Blues. But how about you? What can you do that will, you know, give us some insight into what you're all about? And he said, well, this is one of my most famous poems. A lacy leaf of lettuce fell off of my plate and onto the floor. So what? That was the poem. We thought anyone that eloquent deserves a drink. So Gary ordered a bottle of wine, and I drank it. And we sat there all night long and having a good time, and ended up writing this song, recorded it. I just had a chance to do it on my new CD, Up the Flatland Stairs, with Don Richmond playing triple fiddles. Triple fiddles. Oh, that public domain. I got my irons in the fire down in Texas. Got me toehold in Tennessee. I got my foot in the door of that California store, but I'm up to my ears in me. Don't be concerned if the song sounds familiar. Don't be concerned if it all seems the same. Just be concerned that your policies are gonna kill you. And it's all just public domain. I took a bite of the Big Apple. Oh, yes, I dabbled in that forbidden fruit, you naughty boy, where they promised me points and they slipped me through the joints. But I've yet to see any loot from the fat cat in those high-heel Gucci shoes. Don't be concerned if the song sounds familiar. Don't be concerned if it all seems the same. Just be concerned that your politics will kill you every day. And it's all just public domain. Let's play it, boy. Flacco. Uno, dos, tres. Well, I sang in that Red River Valley. I drank wine with the poets in Santa Fe. There he is. I ran with those darlings in Taos, New Mexico, like I ran from Snow White in L.A. I think I go and see what's shaking out in Bombay. Why's that? Because I've broken all my vows to Demolay. Don't be concerned if the song sounds familiar. Don't be concerned if it all seems the same. Just be concerned that your politics will kill you every day. And it's all just public domain. And it makes sense to get into the rain. Into the rain. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining, 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 rain. It makes sense to get into the rain. Oh, amen, brothers. It makes sense to get into the rain. Amen. I need one of Bill Hearn's cold Lone Star beers or whatever that is he drinks. And Ramblin' Jack, I once saw Ramblin' Jack at the Cactus Cafe, and he made the art of just drinking a bottle of water like this whole thing, slowly unscrewing the bottle cap and then screwing it back on and putting it down and continuing story, then picking up the bottle again and slowly unscrewing it, getting it all the way off this time, but then putting it back down to continue his story. And this lasted about 20 minutes. I think Ramblin' Jack's in town. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, Mike Malone does. I just found out my guitar has been off the whole time, so I guess you could hear it out of here. Hopefully. I don't know. I'd like to do this. It's called Mahatma Gandhi and Sitting Bull. I wrote it with Bobby Bridger. And we were working on this Cowboys and Indians program, Cowboys and Indians show, and I wanted the juxtaposition of East and West. And so this was Mahatma Gandhi and Sitting Bull meeting in London with Queen Victoria, inviting them to hang out with her at their house. What would it be like to have these two Indians back to my place? I don't know if she had that accent or not. Let me see. Mahatma Gandhi and Sitting Bull were lying in the sun around the swimming pool, talking about breaking all the rules. Listen to the radio, KUT, all things considered. The Mahatma winked and he flashed a grin. He said the Wild East is where I've been. If you've seen it once, you gotta see it again. You gotta see the Himalayan snow. Sitting Bull, he said, Gandhi Ji, it's the Great Plains for me, chasing buffalo and living free, and watching all my children grow. Well, Gandhi pulled his weaver's thread, and he spun some yarns. Then he said, no need for the Tibetan Book of the Dead to know which way the spirit goes. Well, that's what he said anyway. Palmer Tabernacle Choir, which just happened to be standing on the street corner when it all came by. And here's the moral of the story. West is east and east is west. We're only one planet and that's the test. We're just passing through, we got no address. Awakening what we don't know every day. Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi and Sitting Bull, they share a pipe with me and you. They both knew how to break the rules and listen to the river flow. Oh yeah, they listen to the river flow. And they were cowboys and Indians. Of course, Buffalo Bill went on to be the most famous man in all the world. And I think only two people during that time, more, at least up to that point, and for a long time afterward, he was behind Thomas, let's see, it wasn't even Thomas Jefferson, it was George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and then Buffalo Bill. So we'll just go ahead and do Cowboys and Indians now for you. And this is this, also Bobby and I wrote it. It's we got this group. Mahatma Gandhi and Sitting Bull meets Buddy Holly and Ravi Shankar. Cowboys and Indians. Ampersand. Cowboys ampersand Indians. Some cowboys and Indians came riding across the sands of a blood-red painted desert, lone equestrians. Sometimes red is black and black is white. Mortal colors vanish from your sight, but not the cowboys and Indians. Visionary drifters on a timeless caravan, sticking close together when things get out of hand, sharing in an unspoken word that each and every one of us has heard. Cowboys and Indians. That's your part. Help me sing it right now. Here we go. Sacred, almost holy, they were here before me, and carry on through the lost horizon, went into the sky and carried on. So, when I went to India for the United States State Department, we played with all these great musicians on their indigenous instruments. We call this music country and eastern. That was one of the reasons to write these songs, to play something over there with all these instruments. And every once in a while I'd go into something, and I'll go into it now. It's a Beatles song that we say, I've just seen a face I can't forget, the time or place where we just met. She's just a girl for me, and I want all the world to see we've met. La 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 la. Had it been another day, I might have looked the other way, and I'd never been aware. But as it is, I dream of her tonight. La 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 la. Falling, yes, I'm falling, and she keeps calling me back again. And they're never without focus, always on a sacred trail. And it's absolutely guaranteed their steps will never fail. Oh, the wheel is turning, even standing still. And the wisest men know never to reveal. The cowboys and Indians, yeah, cowboys and Indians, and cowgirls, cowboys, Indians. Here's your part. Oh, 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 yodelay. And they are cowboys and Indians. True story. Well, let's go and commiserate with the folks over here. Come on over to my office. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, here we are. And I noticed the PayPal banner. That's a good thing to see. We're working for tips tonight, folks, and so right there, PayPal.me, Bob Livingston, and Venmo, Cash App. We got a bunch of, you see the cultural arts. I work with the Cultural Arts Department of the City of Austin, also with the Texas Commission on the Arts, you see over there. Texas Commission on the Arts are on the touring roster. And so let's say, just for, I don't know who we're reaching out there, but just let's just say that you decided you wanted to have the Cowboys and Indians, or just even Bob Livingston, come to your town and do a performance, and you could go to the Texas Commission on the Arts, and they give grants for some of the payment. So that's something you can maybe try to put together one of these days. And I was thinking now, let me check in with you all. See if Bobcaster's still there. Gonzo time, yeah, Richard Sutton. All right, we've already seen you guys. Any new folks? Any new folks? Let's see. I don't know. James Nunn wants me to play something, but I can't do that right now. I'm just not able to do it. Something in the way she moves. I love the song, but no way, Jose. But I'm going to play you a video right now, and it's, I've played it once before, but when Tucker and I worked for the State Department, we got this gig, and we went back every couple of years, and we'd go to a different area of the world. And so he and I put together this particular cut, but Tucker and I were the cameramen. We'd hand the camera back and off. It's kind of low quality, but it's a pretty cool video, and I'd like for you to see it. It's in this world of dissension and violence that we're in. It kind of shows that we can all kind of get together. It's this we call it the Wild East, but that was how it has some narration, and it has some pretty cool video, and we do some Buddy Holly in there. It was our Not Fade Away was sort of our world. Oh. Yeah. For world peace. Anyway, this is it. I'll be right back. Just a short video. If I can find it. Here it is. Hope you like it. Stay tuned. More live music coming up.
One laughing, one crying.
Okay, we were talking about there are cowboys all over the world.
Yeah.
And we even saw some cowboys outside, wherever they're...
There is a cow and there is a voice, then I think the cowboys is there.
Yes. Yeah.
What were you telling me, my friend? I was just telling you that, you know, when I was watching, John Wayne movies in Texas, with the desert and with the horses, it reminds me of our own culture, the camels in the desert.
Country roads take me home to the place where I belong.
There is similarity between the two cultures in a way, and they too, when they went into long sort of journeys and trips, they said, verses and poets, and and there are different types of them.
It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. imagination. Life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ah, 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 yeah. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Ooh, wow.
To make the trail easier and to pass the time, they would make up songs.
Exactly.
And a lot of those, I bet, are the same as some of the Texas songs, cowboy songs of the trail.
The same way. They, whenever they get tired, they put on their tent, they put the fire, and after they had the coffee and their meals, and they carry on. Saying the songs, and sometimes
Underneath the stars.
Underneath the stars.
Stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas. Those prairie skies wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas. All right, we got it. Okay. Now here's the rhythm that we're gonna do. Each and every one of us has heard. Cowboys and Indians.
But Nepali cowboys has a special character. They always carry Nepali kukuri.
Yes.
It's a big knife, Nepali knife, but not like American cowboys with the guns.
No.
I think because of the law, so we are not allowed to carry guns.
You can't carry guns in Nepal.
No. We are not allowed to carry guns.
We're at the railway station, Kharagpur. Waiting for the train.
Why don't we sing them a song in the rest of the payment?
All around the water tank, waiting for 1,000 miles from nowhere, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to a brakeman to give him a line of talk. He said, if you got money, son, I'll see that you don't walk. 1,000 miles away from home, just waiting for the train. Here we go. You try one more time.
Now, put one finger. One finger here.
Yeah, and move to Arizona.
Right there. Now, hit it. Do it.
Teach me.
Okay, put one finger here.
Yeah?
No, right here. That's right.
तुझे जाना है तो जा तेरा मर्जी मेरा क्या.
That's good.
ओ मेरे महबूबा 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 तुझे जाना है तो जा तेरा मर्जी मेरा क्या. पर देख तू जो रूठ कर चली जाएगी तेरे साथ ही मेरे मरने की खबर आएगी. ओ मेरे महबूबा.
Do it.
What gate is it?
It's called Bab al Yemen, the gate of Yemen. Yemen gate.
Yo, dig, man. I'm in Yemen, man.
I didn't. And what's this about the Garden of Eden?
I don't know about you, but that's pretty funky. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. It seems like it's. I got to say that was the most fun to be able to do that. I never felt at all threatened or anything. And did you notice back in the early part of the film, the Pakistani girl singing, "I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world," and the kids in Oman singing yodeling. So we would teach them all how to yodel. It was a lot of fun. And oh yeah. Got a couple more songs for you. Ruby's come up with something new, a shortcut to the sun. If I was standing in Ruby's shoes, I could be anyone, I could be anyone. I could be a rodeo dancer, I could be anyone. If I'm the question, you could be the answer. First time I saw her, she was standing there on the Brazos River bank. She had a rainbow in her hair. I didn't know who to thank. Is that a wishing well? And does it really make wishes come true? I got a secret to tell. Ruby is wishing well too. She had sunshine, she had lightning, painted like an Indian around her bright eyes. Her shadow jumping from cloud to cloud, spinning in a circle beneath the blue sky. Yeah, oh yeah. Ruby's come up with something new, a shortcut to the sun. If I was standing in Ruby's shoes, I could be anyone, I could be anyone. I could be a soul romancer, I could be anyone. If I'm the question, she could be the answer, I could be anyone. Oh, I could be a rodeo dancer, I could be anyone. If I'm the question, you could be the answer. Yeah. We could be the answer. Ruby. Okay, Ruby Shoes. I was just picturing this situation when I was singing the song, because I was there, just kind of in the movie. It was about this young girl. She's about 5 or 6 years old, Ruby Baldwin. And everything that came out of her mouth was a song, and so it was just kind of following her around and writing that down. So let's see. Well, we don't have too much time, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'll do this song. It's I'll do this for Jerry Jeff. Let's see. They just had a big memorial for Jerry Jeff on last Friday and Saturday, I think. So since it's kind of present, I'll do this one for him. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. But someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered and wished on a morning star? Well, somebody thought of that, and someone believed him. Well, look what it's done so far. What's so amazing and keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Yes, someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Well, have you ever been half asleep and have you heard voices? Well, I've heard them calling my name. Are these the sweet sounds that call the young sailors? Well, I think they're one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. One day we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Yeah, someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Rainbow Connection, I think Paul Williams, and the way that he said he wrote it, he was called to do the Muppet movie, and he and another guy, and they flew to England to talk with Frank Oz, and he says, what do you want me to do? Can you give me any direction? He goes, just come up with something. Just do whatever you want. So what he thought of is Pinocchio, and when Jiminy Cricket sings When You Wish Upon a Star, he says, we got to have a song like that. Beautiful song, actually. Oh, yeah. All right, I'll do one more song, then get out of here. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ancient man beating on sticks and rocks, sending out a rhythm nearly round the clock, Lord. Beat takes over, busting loose, trying to hold back just wasn't no use. All the cats around feeling they got stung. Way back in history when the beat was young. Big Chief says to sing and dance, smoke peace pipe and make romance. Beat takes over, thing gets a jumping, snatching something from the jaws of nothing, kicking evolution up another run. Way back in history when the beat was young. And when the beat is young, you have everything under the sun. When the beat is young, well, all come together as one. But when the beat is young, now the beat is spread all around the world, and it beats in the hearts of every boy and girl. Now the beat is spread all around the world, and it beats in the hearts of every boy and girl. Kicking around the beat can be really fun, really fun. And the beat can make you work when there's work to be done. Even today when certain songs are sung, we just thank God Almighty that the beat is young. And when the beat is young, you have everything under the sun. When the beat is young, well, all come together as one. Thank you so much for coming together as one tonight on Reality Ranch. Be back next Thursday. Wish I could tell you what date it is. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Oh yeah, I just want you to remember, just go to your favorite PayPal spot right now, or your Venmo. In any case, that the beat is young. The beat is young. The beat is young. the beat is young. Thanks a lot, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be seeing you soon. Let's go back over to my office just to make sure that we're all still here. Okay, we are. We're still on. Thanks a lot. See you soon. I love you, each and every one of you. We'd love to see all those emojis, the likes, and the hearts, even surprise faces. Surprise faces. I like surprise faces a lot. I don't mind anger. I don't mind any of it. I can handle it all. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you so much. See you next week. Let's just go ahead and we'll know exactly what the date is, just in case. Let's just say that it's going to be on June the 17th. June the 17th. See you then. Reality Ranch. No matter where you go, you're always in reality. There's a ebb of the flow, bigger than man reality. So kick back, relax your muscles in reality. Want you to know you're part of the show in reality. Everywhere you go, always in reality. It's the ebb of the flow, bigger than man reality. So kick back, relax your muscles in reality. We want you to know you're part of the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, for your edification, it's Reality Ranch. Our presentation. Oh, yeah. All right. No matter where you go, you're always in reality. It's the ebb of the flow, the thick of the man reality, kind of reality. So kick back, relax, you're on my friend. Want you to know you're part of the show in reality. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Oh, when things like this happen, I just figure there's only one thing to do, and that's dueling accordions. I wanna know if you'll be my one more time. Hey, hey, baby, I wanna know if you'll be my girl, if you'll be my girl, if you'll be my girl, if you'll be my girl.
The biggest applause.
I've ever played an accordion.
Bill